Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all okay. I've been asked several times to do a cooking video, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to do a pork in a creamy mushroom and mustard sauce with a dill mash served with broccoli. This isn't a recipe that I've got from a recipe book, this is just something that I've made up. I cook for one, so obviously everything that I've got here is just for me. If you like the recipe, then you'll have to double up on everything and just kind of make the recipe your own, like I've done. So this isn't from anybody's book, it's just something that I've kind of thought of with my favourite ingredients. So the first thing I've got here is a pork steak, which I've battered, I've flattened a little bit just so it cooks quicker and it's not so chewy, because I find pork can be a bit tough. I've got some stock in the background there. It's just plain chicken stock. There's not a lot of it, as I said, because it's only for one. I've just got 3 sliced mushrooms, not too finely chopped because I don't want them to break, but just so they hold together. There's about not even a quarter of an onion, because my onion was absolutely huge, so that's finely diced. And then obviously I've got a big, or 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche to make the sauce. In this little pot here, if you can see, there's the mustard. I finely chopped some fresh rosemary. There's salt, there's pepper, and a tiny bit of garlic because I don't want it to be too garlicky. And then I've just chopped a potato up, small, just so it cooks quicker really. And then in the dish here, I've got some butter, some salt and pepper, which is going to go in the mashed potato, and I'm just going to serve it with plain broccoli head. So yeah, I'll show you how to do it now. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is brown my pork. I think I normally do it for about 2 minutes on each side. The pork is already quite flat because I squashed it, flattened it, whatever you call it, and I've seasoned it with some salt and pepper. I've heated up a little pan of olive oil, so I'm just going to place that in there now. So I hope you can hear me with all the sizzling going on here, but it's just going to lightly cook for 2 minutes on each side, I think that's all it needs. Just to get slightly brown, because I'm going to cook it in the sauce, so it doesn't need any more than that. So I've turned it over and it's going to get another 2 minutes on this side before I add my sauce. Sorry about the noise, I hope you can hear me okay. This is browning and cooking for a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you what to do. So the next step is just really to include all the ingredients. So that is the onions and the mushrooms. I put those on a really low heat. These have got a little bit of salt and pepper in there as well, just to give them a bit of extra seasoning. So it's just really to soften these. I didn't change the oil. I've kept the oil because it's got a bit of the porky fat and things like that. So this will take around 2 minutes. So the onions and the mushrooms are cooked and have been sautéed for 3 to 4 minutes, so they're nice and soft. I didn't show you, but I added the whole grain mustard, the garlic and the salt and the pepper, and it's got the rosemary in there too. I've never tasted this before, so I don't know what it's like. It's something that I've just kind of made up, but it smells really, really nice. So what I'm going to do now is just add a little bit of the stock. And mix that all around. Give it a bit of a stir. Let that come to a bit of a simmer. Let it heat up a little bit. So what I did then was what I couldn't show you because I've only got one hand to cook with, but I added the creme fraiche to the vegetables and the stock, and that's gonna slowly heat up and make it really, really nice and thick and rich. It smells absolutely lovely. I've got the broccoli on the boil because it won't take much longer now. I've done my mashed potato. So when this is all kind of mixed in, I'm going to add the pork steak for a couple of minutes, heat it all through again, just to make sure that it's fully cooked. We don't want raw pork. So this smells absolutely lovely. No idea what it tastes like because I've never had it before. but I'll certainly let you know. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's plated up. So this is what it looks like all plated up. I put the pork chop back in the pan with the onions and the mushrooms and the sauce. It simmered round about for about 8 minutes while the broccoli was cooking, just to make sure that it was fully cooked, because you don't want to be eating raw pork. And then the mashed potato has got some finely chopped basil leaves in there, and it's got a tiny sprinkling of dill, salt, pepper, some butter, just to make it a bit tasty. I like using my herbs and kind of natural things, so I've tasted the sauce and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very rich. I do tend to go for creamy, rich sauces, but it's very cheap. Everything that I put in there is things that you've either got in the fridge or the cupboard, other than the creme fraiche, which I had to go out and buy. It's store cupboard ingredients, really. So yeah, I don't have a name for it. It's just a pork in a creamy mushroom sauce. So that's what I've cooked for tea tonight anyway. So I hope you enjoyed my little video. If you did, please subscribe. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's my first one and I think it's gone okay. Give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you make it, please tell me how it's gone. Thanks for watching. Bye.